Ali Rosh Hapisco, ascend to the high location. How does he interpret Pisco? The cliff. V'soi necho, raise your eyes. Yomo v'tzafono, to the Yomos west, to the north, Temono, to the south of Mizrocho, and to the east, Ur'ei beinecho, and you will see with your eyes. Kilo savar say Yarden, because you're not going to cross the desert. I mean the Yarden, Jordan. Rashi, Ur'ei beinecho, bikash b'mimeni ve'ere esoretz atova. Your request was, he made two requests. He should see the land and he should cross the Jordan. Bikash b'mimeni ve'ere esoretz atova, adimaraloch eskula, shenemar ve'ereo Hashem eskol oretz, which is a miracle. I mean, how do you see? You know, firstly, you have limited vision. Besides, there are many things which are blocked. You can't see everything. There was a Nes HaKadosh Baruch Hu, v'yarei eskol oretz. He showed him everything. But as I explained yesterday, why did Moshe Rabbeinu want to see? There were two requests, to see and to go across, because that was Moshe Rabbeinu's ayin tova. Because anything that his eye came upon brought it to another level in terms of its capacity, its potential. No. He asked, he's willing to go even in a bird. Yeah. Hashem says you're not going to cross, period. V'tzavis Yeshua v'chaskil v'amtzeyu. You should command Yeshua, strengthen him, give him the vigor. Ki hu yavor lifnei ha'om, as he will go before the people. V'yantchil osa mesoretz asher tireh, and he will inherit the land that you seek. It's interesting. It's just if V'yantchil oretz asher, that was promised to Avram, Yitzchak, and Yaakov, right? And he will inherit the land that you will seek. Understand? What you will seek. Hashem says you will see the land, right? But you should command Yeshua, strengthen and give him the confidence, because he will go before the people and he will inherit the land for the people, divide the land for the people. Well, what is that shetireh that you will seek? We just finished saying that you will seek. He will see all Eretz Yisrael. What does we have to repeat again? That you will seek. No, anybody have what to say? What's the second you will see? You don't have to say anything unless you have what to say. They promised the others. What's that you will see? The land that was promised to Avram, Yitzchak, and Yaakov. So what is it? What do we need? What does Asher Tireh add? Evidently it adds something, otherwise it wouldn't say it. Evidently it's not. Because if he promised Avram we're getting the land, evidently we got the land that he promised Avram. That he walked the boundaries, whatever Eretz Canaan is. We spoke about what the boundaries. We spoke about it. So that's my difficulty. Yeah, but that's Asher Tireh. That's not Asher Tireh. That's not part of Eretz Yisrael proper. That's something else. No. The east means within Eretz Yisrael. Within Eretz Yisrael. I understand it doesn't make a difference. He was able to see to the east in Eretz, even though he wasn't there, right? Raise your eyes, and when you raise your eyes, you'll be able to see these as if you're in Eretz Yisrael, seeing in every direction. Of course, he's going. I know. Don't know. It was bothering. It's bothering me. I don't know.
Why can't they say that there's a word missing in Naaman, that you'll see that even though it's delayed, I'm fulfilling my promise, and because they repeat the word, there's Hana from Hashem and from Moshe, see that Hashem does keep his word delayed, but he does keep his word.
No, because that doesn't say. That's not what the pasuk's saying. Asher tireh, not that you'll see in the future. Asher tireh, that you can see now.
Right, but with Yeshua, he asked that question also. What's happening with Yeshua? That you will see that I keep my word. You're going to conquer the land. It's yours. It's an inheritance. It's Yeshua.
Whatever it is, I'm not learning. No, I'm. I'll tell you what I was going to say. Until this moment, I had a difficulty, Maybe it means this. Moshe Rabbeinu wanted to be there to divide the land. He should be the one. Now, why did he want to see the land? As we said, because he had Ayin Tova. That he wanted them to have the greatest potential in land. When he divides the land, it'll be no different than you dividing the land. You understand? If Moshe himself would divide the land, that means he was involved in the actual. Each person received. It was transferred with the greatest level of brocha. That's the way Moshe would have done it. Which means when Yeshua will do it, it's asher tireh, it will be no less brocha than you would have done to yourself. You understand? That's the consolation. Vanesha Bagoy. Let's see, Rashi. Tzav Yeshua. What do you have to? Tzav is always zeros. You have to motivate the person, right? Tzav is from Yisrael. Whenever it says we had, wherever there's an outlay of money, the person has to be motivated, has to be encouraged. No, tzav is not. No. Tzav is, you need a tremendous amount of encouragement. It's encouragement, tzav. So he says, why? Al tirchos v'al masos, al merivos. The Klal Yisrael are not easy people. The burdens, the quarrels, the disputes. Chaskev amtzeo b'dvarecho, shelo yerach libo. What does he need? Okay, I'm willing to bite the bullet. But what does he need? To be strengthened and given the confidence. Shelo yerach libo, lo makshem shenenish rebi aleim. Kach sof liyonash aleim. As my Rebbe was punished because of them, I'll also be punished because of them. I guarantee him he's crossing and he will divide the land. It's not simple. Moshe Rabbeinu was punished because of them. So we explained, what do you mean because of them? Moshe Rabbeinu made the mistake. It wasn't because of them. So he said because they caused him to become angry. Okay, maybe that's what it means, because of them. Why did Yeshua lose 10 years of his life? We mentioned the Chazal. Because he delayed. So again, it's because of them. Is that called because of them, or that's his own mistake? That's his mistake. So why wasn't Moshe's mistake? So you have to make a differentiation. By Moshe, if you go with the Orach Chaim HaKodesh, that, because he couldn't go because Klal Yisrael would have had to be destroyed. So that's because of him, because of them. Yeshua, this is unrelated to him. That's his own mistake. Hu ki yavor, im yavor lefneim yincholu. Meaning if Yeshua goes before them, then they will inherit the land. Vim lav lo yincholu. They will not inherit the land. Chena to motzik shesholach min om elai. There were 36 casualties. Vu yoshav, and it says he prostrated himself. V'yakumim anshe ai v'came shenovel aponov omelo kumloch. See, Yeshua prostrated himself. He says, "Komloch ksiv." Atu ha'omed v'mekomcha. You're staying here and you're sending my children to war. It will over. If he goes first, then they cross. Then they advance. Vim lavein over. Moshe has to lead them into battle. I mean, Yeshua. That's for hu yavor. Hu yavor lefneim. If he goes first, the est. If not, why? Why is that? That's a precondition. Yeshua has to be the one to lead them into battle. He can't be behind the lines and instructing them to go into battle.
He has to be like his teacher. He has to be like Moshe. Moshe was always at the front. Spiritually, he was always there. Spiritually.
I think the pshat is in the desert. First of all, we had the Masos. Who traveled first in the desert? No. I understand, but among it was Yehuda, Yisrael's woman.
Right.
Why were they the first ones to go? They're Torah. They're the Torah. They represent Torah. Then the others. Yeshua. So what does that say? What is the basis for our victory? That's the Schus Torah. Yeshua, what does he represent? It's not just plain leadership. It's not that he's the king. He is what? He represents Moshe Rabbeinu.
Right.
Therefore, that's a prerequisite. They have to understand when you go to battle, what schus is this battle? Why are you being victorious in this battle? Hu yavor. It's not you behind the lines and they're fighting. They're not fighting the battle. Yeah, it also doesn't make a difference, but you still had to have. You had the Oren in the Midbar also. You had the Oren. They went out first. Yeah, it's Torah Shabbat Sav. To be continued.